You could see me lit, now sit down, baby, roll up, low, slip down. Time go by. All right.
It's not
it needs to not be every week.
a new song.
A new song.
Girl, bye.
Girl, bye.
Good evening.
What's
Happening, girl, you're right.
You're right. You can't say girls because guys watch our podcast too.
Okay. Happening, guys and girls.
What's happening?
Yeah.
What's going on?
How you been? How's your week been?
How's your week been?
So yeah, my week's been rotten.
Absolutely stinking. Do you know why? Right now,
days.
Leah is absolutely on her deathbed. I'm feeling sick myself.
Deathbed is a stretch. Deathbed is a stretch.
I'm feeling deceased.
Anyone who knows me knows I'm sick about once a year.
And when she is, you'd think she's about to see her creator. God forbid.
God forbid.
God spare life.
Touch wood.
But no.
Oh my God. But
we
do what we have to do to get the people what they want to hear.
We've got to do what we've got to do for the pod. But right now, I'm at death's door.
Everyone's just deceived. Do you know what I blame? Being in Manchester and seeing City and United Stadium
it
the same day.
Sick.
That's what's actually made me ill. Being in such close proximity to Old Trafford, has made me severely
ruined my immune system.
Your immune system's already ruined.
All right, but here we are, week. Right. One thing about us, we never know what week of the Premier League.
Why can't we record?
Never remember. I don't even attempt to remember. I think we're week 6.
This is week 6.
Right.
This is week 6.
Okay.
This is week 6.
Where do we begin?
We'll begin where...
Set the scene.
Set the scene. Saturday night, the feelings of chasing. Woo! Pretty baby. Except it's not Saturday night. Actually.
Sorry, guys.
It's actually not Saturday
night. I apologise.
It is 12:30 Saturday afternoon, and we are at St James's Park.
St James's.
To watch Toonami take on City.
Right. So, first of all, I just want to start this by saying, I want, with everything in my being.
Oh God, here she goes.
Right. Don't get me started.
The dramatiques.
I just need City to lose points. Drop any points possible. And when you see teams like Newcastle, I think
they're coming to take some points.
Could be an upset.
And obviously Rodri has been written off at this point.
So let's address that before we start, because I haven't even addressed that yet, because obviously this has happened in between our last episode.
Rodrigo
has done the ACL and what's the other one? The M something.
Meniscus.
The meniscus. Oh, he's done so.
Had the surgery.
He is. So what do you think this means for City's title race?
It's not. I'm not saying it's wrapped yet because it's City, and I'm telling you, there's something in the City air that everyone forgets how to kick ball around City in it. So you'll get the stupid teams that can see stupid goals and just drop stupid points to City. However, this is a big problem,
because without a doubt, we've said it before, Rodri is pivotal to the Man City way of playing. So Rodri having doing his ACL is it sounds dramatic, but of course that is going to be a big impact on their title race.
Of course, because you got no Rodri and you got
no KDB,
no De Bruyne.
The Breeze is Dunzo. So it's a bit scarce up in there. We've got to play Kovacic. But yeah, so as a Liverpool fan,
I'm not complaining.
I don't like Rodri. I mean, I don't wish injury on no one. Of course
never.
Not. That's nasty. God forbid. But at the same time,
a little 6 months out on the
could I
for Rodri.
If you said to me, well, all right, come on now, what would you want? 6 months Rodri out?
Yes.
I'm snatching it up.
That's early Christmas present.
Yeah, Christmas. I'm snatching it up. I'll have it.
Give slot ball some time to cook.
up.
I think it's not about the league that they need to, because it's that Champions League.
The Championes.
City, man, it's not looking too tough. It's not looking too righteous.
Not looking too good, bro.
But we'll talk Champions League later.
Yeah, Champions League can get a mention later. Festive.
Right. Newcastle.
Right. Back to St James's Park.
Grillo started.
Interesting.
Where have you been?
Grillo, where have you been? But do you know what though? With Man City, with their squad depth,
we didn't even know.
Phil Foden ain't started his first game until last week.
Phil Foden's been sick for 6 weeks, man.
I said this the other day, what is he sick with?
He might have had, the flu or something.
Flu for 6 weeks?
Because, you got, if it's something that's affected the respiratory system.
Oh, here she goes.
You cannot breathe.
Oh, goodness. Here she goes with the biology.
Ugh,
oh, here she is.
Biology. I hate it. But it's true, if it's something to do with the breathing.
No, I hear it.
It's hindering the comeback.
I hear it.
But
okay, so what was your predictions would go? So I said, as I just said, I feel like I was thinking, possible upset here.
I could give him the 2-1 now.
Do
you know what? A draw probably was the most logical prediction going into this because you don't know what team City putting out. Like, sorry, you had a double pivot of Rico Lewis and Kovacic.
That is nasty work. That is nasty.
That's very scary. That is shiver me timbers.
That is shiver my timbers.
That's very, 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 very scary stuff.
Right, but okay, cool. Soon. I think 1-1 was a fair deal.
Yeah, I don't think City didn't play great, but neither did Newcastle.
I've been saying like City ain't been playing great though.
No, but we know this though, bruv, because you got half the spinal cords out and you got Kyle Walker
spinal cord missing. Don't get me started on Walks now.
Walks on timeout from the Arsenal game.
Oh, he's got to have a day off now. So, all right, cool. 1-1. Not much to say on that. Boring snores.
No, Gvardiol scored a good goal there. It was very clean.
I said yes for my fantasy. For my fantasy points. I said, whoa, run it up.
You had Gvardiol?
Yes, I did.
Is this the week that I've
had him since week 1.
Is this the week that I actually stomped through the entire league and went second?
It is. She's a criminal. She is a criminal. She is what we call a thieving canary. Because she
a lie. I scored 85 points.
85 points with no
Haaland.
No Haaland is wild work in the fantasy football world. So all right, I'll give you a prop.
And do you know what? Yeah, it was only because of like free play.
Mate.
Because I'm telling you,
horrid.
My back line has 3 people in it. Right. My back line altogether scored 10.
Lollers.
And that includes someone scoring 0 and someone scoring 1.
But listen to what she just said. My girl pulled off at, what did you say, 82 points?
85.
Talk to him. My girl said she did an 85-point week on fantasy football and her back line scored what? Say that again.
Scored 10. One scored 0. One scored 1.
0 and a 1. What she's doing
and one scored 9
is pure,
I was cooking it up in the kitchen.
Is she? Do you know what?
It was something serious. I'm being serious.
She's being serious.
I will be dabbling in the mentions of my fantasy team because anyone who knows our fantasy league knows that Leah sits.
Let's just say, in the bottom. You are the Man United of fantasy.
How dare you say that? No, I'm not.
She is the Man United of the fantasy football.
I'd say I'm like the Wolves.
Oh, well, Wolves is currently bottom. So you want to be Wolves?
You're Wolves right now.
So, not too much on me now. Not too much on me now.
Long story short is, in the fantasy team, I usually sit somewhere along the bottom 5. Not rock bottom, because I'm not a peasant, but somewhere along the bottom 5. So for me, going from about 10th to 2nd...
I hear it. Right, okay, cool. So that was that 1-1.
Right, festive game of the 3 o'clock games, number 1.
You know,
3 o'clock games was
I said 3 o'clock games was festive.
I said, calm down.
Are we starting with the biggers?
We'll go big, small, big.
Okay, big, small, big. Go on. Early doors.
Emirates.
Arsenal.
4. Leicester.
2. Right.
I
have to sit up for this.
She's sitting up. It's getting serious.
It's killing me. I tell you what, right? Arsenal,
they're very lucky,
are going to become unstuck in this league. And I keep telling people
that was the gigs.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I need to keep telling people. And you can call me Delulu all you want.
Delulu is always the Delulu.
If I'm seeing performances like that against Arsenal, you shouldn't be. Give Liverpool the Premier League.
Oh, please. Give Liverpool the Premier League.
Because
with City's brought down duct tape squad.
And
Arsenal just Arsenal-ing their way through life.
Okay, so let's break it down because I'll start with, Arsenal scored their equalisers in 90+4 and 90+9. Not equaliser and winner
and security in 94 and
plus
99, but also the 94 was their own goal,
right? Mr. Ndidi, what you doing there? Right,
idiot.
So
let's start. Let's open the doors. Gabs Martinelli, 20 minutes,
scoring,
easy. Well done, work. Gabs. Silence the haters. I'll say it every week.
Gabby needs to start talking to them.
I'm saying it every week. I'm not here for Martinelli out.
Absolutely,
you can play Martinelli, Trossard and Saka alongside all of them with Havertz as well.
Amen.
Because they ain't no OD. Stop talking about Martinelli out.
I don't want to hear it.
Because I'm not hearing no good replacement for Gabs.
Right.
How dare ya?
So Gabs has
just told him to shut up a second.
You have to open up the scoring. I thought, all right here. But let me just say one thing right now. What did they feed James Justin?
Wait, he didn't score yet. Calm down.
They don't want me to get started on Mr. Justin.
Remember, they was 2-0 up. Which let's pull
it back. Arsenal was 2-0 up at the Emirates.
Leicester, let's have a word, because that defending makes my spirit quake.
You know what, right? We're week 6. I feel like we have seen a multitude of abysmal defensive displays. Every week it's like someone's in competition about, can we outdo each other? Do you know why this one? Who can put on the poorest defensive display?
Well, we know who put on the poorest defensive display this week. But we'll
get there.
Actually, it's tied for 2.
It's
tied for 2.
I've got 3.
Oh.
But anyway.
It's tied for 2 for me.
But Leicester, that defending in the first.
No. What I saw,
suicide.
Do you know why I hate Leicester? Do you know I hate Leicester? Well, I hate teams that do this. Because you're actually blatantly trying to do the right thing. Because Leicester's line was pin straight. You could draw it with a ruler.
Line that up.
But it won't highlight. The line is low. The line is on the edge of the 6-yard box.
Is on the edge of the 6-yard box.
So not only is the line low, right? Not only that, but then if there's a man in your 18-yard box, unmarked, I'll beg one of you step in. Please. Furthermore, where's your CDM?
Where is he?
Where's your CM? Where's anyone?
Where's anybody in a
where's your midfield? Because your back line was pinned straight. I said, okay, fair enough.
Where's your midfield?
Because both Trossard and Martinelli's goal came from being unmarked in the 18-yard box, but with a dead straight offside line. They're not running.
Someone break that one down for us.
They're not looking at the line, bro.
That's mental.
The line's not the problem. If your line was higher, then we could say, okay, they might have been caught offside. But your line was low. So you've done the right thing, but your line's in the wrong place and your midfielders are nowhere to be seen.
Your midfielders are very much for the vibes, because clearly...
Right? Your midfielders are very much not goal side.
It's just very...
I'm very confused.
Midfield not goal side is crazy work.
I'm very upset with that. It's basics, bruv.
Basics, bruv. But do you know what gets me aggravated though? It's because teams like Leicester, you can actually put on a decent performance,
right?
But you're just letting yourself down.
Don't do it.
You're letting yourself down.
No, ma'am.
Why are we seeing men, and not even just men unmarked, Trossard and Martinelli, who don't need to be told twice to finish their dinner,
at least let it be party.
It's silly.
That's upsetting.
It's silly. So that was aggravating. I'd switched that. I was doing a little stream because I was in knots, as I do. Not too much on me now.
She's a show outside.
I didn't have to battle with the VPN like I did that a couple of weeks ago when I was in Mexico. So I was doing that, little sneaky. I was out for dinner, but I'm that person. Don't mind me when I'm there. Sneak my phone under the table.
You sneak. The phone will get propped up on the water jug.
Yeah, because I need to see what's going on.
What are you talking about?
So when I saw that, I saw 2-0. I thought, I'm not watching this.
Yeah, it's long. Then, wow, I don't know what they gave James Justin at half time.
Bet 365 notification. I said, what?
All I heard was Justin has scored a belter, and I didn't see it till today, guys. I know, terrible. But the first goal, big dirty stinking deflection from Havertz. I'm surprised that even never went down as an own goal.
Yeah, that one's crazy work. That needs to be investigated.
They had to give it to Justin because they're like, brother, you're not scoring again for
not Justin getting a brace.
Right. Right. Hello.
No, but that goal from James,
that's more goals than certain Man U have scored this season.
The Man U get free smoke every week. I'm just letting them know right now.
Sorry, I had to put that out there for real ones. Yeah, but Justin's second goal, wow. Moment of silence. That is already up there. Goal of the season. Why are we cracking in belters before Christmas?
Hit that so sweet.
The
swerve of the ball is absolutely horrid.
There's nothing no one can do about that. David Raya, take off your gloves, hang up your boots, have a nice day. Take a picture,
hang it up in the Louvre, because what is going... Stunning. Excellent. Just for that alone, they should have walked away with some points.
Yeah, well, because they weren't poor in the second half, and then they started to get tired.
James Justin's thinking, "Yo, I'm just
like, mate, I'm your right back.
I'm your right back.
Why am I doing
the brace?
Right? What the hell is going on?
At least we could do is try hold that. We've equalised now. Try and come away with a point. But it's 90.
But you know what? Do you know they get me furious, Leicester? Because your 2 goals that you've then conceded after have come from a scramble. Goal mouth scramble. Put your foot through the ball and send it onto the North Circular.
Right.
Get rid of it.
On the North Circular. Because there's no, come on. You've pulled back from 2-2 at the 2-0 down at the Emirates.
Right, that's a feat.
You've done the hard graft.
Just lock up shop, man.
Lock up shop is simple.
Steve Cooper taught to them.
And this is why teams like that, they get me aggravated.
But this is why managers also get sacked in 6 weeks.
It was given
no one's been sacked yet.
I'm surprised. There's a few people that are out here getting...
Lopetegui, yeah? Oh. Wow. How have you managed to keep your job this far?
And you know what it is, yeah? It's crazy.
That leads us on nicely as well.
That leads us on nicely to the Brentford game.
Brian Mbeumo scored inside 1 minute
What's happened? Right, I keep telling you lot, yeah? Let me tell you something right now, yeah? Thomas Frank is one of the best coaches in the Premier League. You need to understand, yeah, from a coaching perspective, Thomas Frank has unlocked something different in Brentford Football Club. Yeah, and he does it consistently. If you watch Brentford for the last 2 seasons prior to this one, watch Brentford on a set piece. Their set pieces are phenomenal. I remember when I watched Liverpool Brentford Live-O, Liverpool got done up on the set piece 3 times. We did. The set piece is given Arsenal-esque. If anyone studies Arsenal set pieces,
very good on the set
Brentford,
piece.
yeah, whatever they're doing in that first minute.
Do you know what? I read an article about it. Basically, he was saying that what they try and do is, 1, win the toss.
Yeah.
Win the toss so they have possession. As soon as they can, lay it back and get it up the pitch.
Get it up.
Brentford because once they start battling on the edge of the other team's box,
they want to catch you snoozing. Brentford want to be straight up into gear 6 sport mode. The minute the whistle blows. I'd love to see it. That is now week 3 in a row. Yeah. Goals early doors.
Inside the first minute.
And who's on the ball again? Mbeumo's.
That finish. What? Right. I saw Christian Romero try and replicate that for 24 hours later.
You've not got the minerals.
He does not. But Mbeumo does, and he's absolutely dancing.
He can't stop scoring.
He cannot
stop scoring.
Sorry,
I'm here for it. Sorry, Ive.
You're not missed. Mbeumo is bagging for
this
fun.
Is my turf.
He's bagging for banter.
And Mbeumo is doing some wild and out stuff up on in the G-Tech. And I said, I'm here for it.
However, Brentford, let's talk. Because why can't we hold a result?
Why can't we hold a result?
Why can't we capitalise on this lovely, lovely early goals?
See now, the defending in Brentford
is concerning.
I'm concerned.
Where's Ben Mee?
Where's Rico?
Where's Ben Mee? Where's Aaron Hickey?
Please.
Thank you.
Now, the only reason why Brentford don't get smoked for me is because we're actually dealing with pretty much an injured entire 11 at this point.
They've actually had the entire 11 injured since they got promoted.
At this point, it's like, okay, if it was a fully fit Brentford back line, though, like, do you know what I mean?
It kind of is.
No.
Just because, remember, Brentford play 3 at the back.
Brentford play 3 at the back and be doing wild stuff in that 3 at the back.
Yeah, but you know, but Aya, Pinnock and Collins, you ain't no idiot centre back.
No, this ain't your first rodeo.
So you get a bit of smoke because
a little piece of smoke. Now you've got to be more intelligent.
But to be fair, Brentford's been overachieving since they got promoted.
Do you know what it is though? As well, Joe, I was annoyed. West Ham have been absolutely appalling. Quite frankly, as we said, how Lopetegui still got a job is wild.
Wow, but you know what? At the same time, look at how long before Moyes did he even get sacked? Did he leave?
The mutual consents.
Yeah. So. Yeah,
I hear it. I hear it.
Lopetegui, babes,
it's not looking good.
Whatever poetry you spit them at West Ham,
it ain't emotion. I tell you that.
Well, it's very much stationary.
Oh dear,
it's not, brother. What the hell is occurring there?
What's occurring?
Also, where is Fulkrug?
Injured.
How? You play 1 game.
0 minutes injury is wild work.
How? Like you've come on as a sub. How?
It's not good enough.
Where's Somerville? Why is he not starting?
Where's Crysenses?
I'm really up there. Just don't wind me up. Don't make these big boy, bad boys.
Do you know what it is though? Now let's talk about Lopetegui for a minute. Yeah, I feel like the Lopetegui that we saw before coming to West Ham, I feel like that's not the Lopetegui I'm seeing right now. I feel like it's almost like imposter syndrome. Like he's trying to be something that he's not. But it's like, but you was a decent manager. So
exactly.
Like this Lopetegui that I'm seeing, I'm not recognising, and he's getting away with absolute criminal offences.
He's getting away with murder in the first degree, bro.
With criminal offences. At this point,
he should have 25
no better than Ten Hag. He's no better than Gary O'Neill. Yeah, in terms of poor results.
Gary O'Neill as well. Gary O'Neill and Lopetegui have been getting the get out of jail free card. Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying?
Any West Ham or any Wolves fans listening out there, please tell us
concerned.
What you was thinking at game week 6 about your club.
West Ham, I'm concerned.
I was scared.
I'm frightened.
Terrified.
Shiver me timbers.
Spooky season.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely terrifying.
But 1-1, I was disappointed from a Brentford standpoint because we should have been capitalising on a weak West Ham. West Ham are abysmal at the moment. You should have embodied them. Like 100%.
Don't wind me out.
Right. Big blockbuster.
Wow, Chelsea.
Woo woo.
We is down at the bridge.
Right, not Stamford, dirty Tin Pot Bridge. Oh, it's foul. It's foul.
It's up there, one of my basement stadiums.
We know, you already know how we feel about Stamford Bridge.
Don't
bring
scary.
Me to that shit.
So all the girlies who might be listening who have had this conversation, not even conversation, this argument with, you know who you are. It is a shithole.
It's really bad.
It's really bad.
Right?
And also the food is extortionate.
It's just all around. Don't get me wound up about Stamford Bridge.
They welcomed the Seagulls or Herzls.
Now, I thought this would be an interesting matchup.
Herzls is having a tough time.
Herzler.
We gave you too much clout, bro. You got a bit too big for your boots.
You're getting way too big for your boots.
You're never too big for
the
boots.
So
I was very scared when I saw what was occurring in this game.
Let's start with the real star boy.
No. You know I like the chronology.
I'm itching.
Got to wait. Because one of the teams up there with my absolutely abysmal defensive showcases this week is Chelsea.
Chelsea's defending is absolutely
the 2 goals that Chelsea conceded this week. Call the police.
Right, it's not even...
How... Ooh.
Can I also say, though, usually we smoke the back line. But sorry,
it's got
keeper has to have some responsibility.
Sanchez?
What are you doing?
You're forgetting that you're playing for a club with 8 keepers. You will get dropped. How dare you?
Right. The topic I want to touch on specifically with this game is playing out from the back.
Jesus Lord.
Because both teams, I've never seen this in a football game before, where both teams are equally as poor at playing out from the back. Do you know what? Literally, I was listening to it on Soccer Saturday, and Tim Sherwood literally said, this game comes like it's going to be a game of whoever can capitalise off of each other's mistakes first. Right. And that's literally what it was.
Because I'm not lying, I think there was 6 goals in this game. I think about 4 of the goals scored was from errors playing out from the back.
Absolutely.
But not no wizardry errors like,
he's gone to kick the ball and he slipped.
He's lunged for it but he's missed.
Yeah, no. Sometimes it's just genuinely unfortunate things that happen.
No.
This was just poor football.
I've seen under 12s do better.
So, playing out from the back, what's your take on it?
If you're going to play out from the back, make sure you have a ball playing keeper. Make sure you have a keeper that's comfortable with the ball at his feet. 1. 2, make sure your centre-backs know what's going on, please. Because that one that's receiving shot, if you don't know he's receiving shot, is very long. 3, make sure your full-backs are at an angle, please. Let's not receive it square. I hate receiving it square.
You'll hear Leah say all the time, don't play me square.
I'm like, play me on the diag.
Play me on the diag. It's true. No.
Honestly, hate it square. Right. I hate it square.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. So after the game, Enzo Maresca said, he was like, I understand that they're going to have to, basically he was saying that they're going to have to learn. So he is accepting that there's going to be defensive errors and goalkeeping errors in this time period of Chelsea building this squad.
The Chelsea rebuild.
With their 5,000 man squad. Right. And I hear that because you've got to start from somewhere. However, no. There is something about common sense.
It's not common to everyone, guys.
Sanchez, right, there was one. I'm just thinking, right, you've got the ball to your feet. Yeah? You look out, you got your centre-back square in front of you. no one's really wide. Everyone's kind of on their heels. No one's really anticipating or looking like they want to receive the ball. Error number one. You can't play out from the back. You're looking, first of all, I'm sure your back's not even to the, but you're not even facing the play.
Oh, that's another pet peeve.
You're not even facing the play. So how can you be anticipating that you're going to receive the ball? You're not even anticipating the play. That's joke. Number one. But okay, fine. As the keeper, you look forward, you want to play the ball out. Yeah? Mm-hmm. You can clearly see that they are not anticipating the play. What are you going to do? You're going to play the ball route one sometimes.
Over the top. Okay. Over the top, because who's going to be receiving
That's what you're going to do.
Nick Jack and Cole Palmer.
You've got Nick Jack and you've got Cole Palmer. Bear in mind, can I just say also, Brighton's back line was on the halfway line.
Brighton's back line is up there with Tottenham's, man.
I've never seen. I thought Tottenham. I never thought I'd see someone bust Tottenham's high line.
Nah, they haven't break Tottenham's bust line.
No, this was worse.
No,
this
they haven't
game
bust
was
the high line yet.
Had to be.
No, Tottenham has played some devious high lines.
Ange Ball loves the no. But my point is, Brighton are literally lined up on the halfway line.
Send it one over the top. You bust the offside trap.
They're gonna bust the offside trap every time. Why are you not playing it?
It's giving no football IQ.
Instead, you're deciding to play a dodgy ball. First of all, the ball is so dodgy. The ball is so half-hearted. The ball is so half-hearted.
It's giving warming up with the Mandem.
Yeah.
Before the Sunday League.
Yeah, half-hearted.
Feral. Not even put more than your pinky
I just
toe
looked at it and I thought,
pass.
What's going on?
Do you know what also pisses my spirit off? If you're playing out the back, yeah, and you want to play short to your centre mid, yeah, you want your centre mid to come receive it short feet, turn out and play out, cool. If your centre mid is being man marked,
right?
Why? Because this is what happened for Balaba's goal. If your centre back, why do I keep saying centre back? If your centre mid is being pressured, man marked,
breathing down his neck,
why? You can hear the footsteps. Why on earth would you play that ball to feet?
Why would you play it to his feet?
And if you are going to play it, you better be screaming man on so they know you got to send it round the corner real quick.
Right.
This is not round the corner. This is back down the lane. What are you doing?
This is not round the corner. This is back round the lane. But it's true. So this is why I say I get it. Everyone's got to start from somewhere. But
you're not dumb, though.
Come on.
You're not stupid. Because the Baleba goal was bad. The Ruter opener was poor.
Worse. Chelsea.
They've gone to clear the ball and cleared it upwards. You've not cleared it with any direction except for up.
Conviction in the clearance.
Brother, it's gone up. So you know when it goes up, there's a thing, gravity. It will come straight back down. And where did it come back down to? Balaba's toe. He's flicked it back up. Ruter's and then Sanchez, yeah.
Ooh. Sanchez must have lost sleep on they're lucky Cole Palmer decided to just max up the aura points by 1,000 because Sanchez would have been getting Cassie treatment and Carl Walker treatment this
Sanchez
week.
came flying out his goal, Superman pose, missed the ball completely.
Hold on. I hate to see this. I hate to see this. As a keeper, yeah, if you're gonna come flying out your box like that, please touch the ball.
He didn't even
look like he knew where the ball was.
He also didn't know where the ball was, Ruter. Because then he headed it down. He was getting fouled.
He's almost headed it and hope for the best.
He didn't know. It was an open goal.
Hope for the best.
It was an open goal.
I'm off balance.
Brother, please.
That is terrible, Sanchez. Sanchez had a stink. I said they're lucky.
They're lucky Cole Palmer felt like he wanted to dance
today because Sanchez was doing, come on.
Some crazy
Chelsea,
stuff.
come on now.
Oh, really?
Chelsea, come on now.
And then Cole Palmer, he decided,
Now, on the flip side,
the attacking play was absolutely, can I say the attacking player was outstanding or was Cole Palmer just doing Cole Palmer?
I don't know about everybody. I don't got nothing to say about no one else but Cole Palmer.
Actually, Sanch played good.
Sanch did.
Sanch played good. Sanch won a pen.
Won a penno.
Well done, Sanch. And he got an assist. Well done, Sanch.
When I said last week, Phil Foden, Cole Palmer is what they think Phil Foden is. Yeah, I did get I've had a couple of comments. They know who they are, and they said, "Whoa,
crazy
whoa.
Hot, piping hot steaming take."
I've been telling them, you see what I love about Cole Palmer. This man does everything with such ease. Like, you would think he's just having a little kick about down in Power League with his mates of a Saturday afternoon. That's what he's giving. The man looks like he barely breaks a sweat.
The nonchalantness.
That man couldn't chalant if he wanted to. He can't be asked. This is light work.
This guy is unserious.
You're not listening.
4 goals in 20 minutes. Are you sick?
And the worst part was, it could have been more.
Brother, it could have been more.
Man licked off the post.
And then also put that absolute sitter wide in the second half.
He even looked at himself. He said to himself, what the fuck? He said to himself, what the fuck?
And then he was like, oh my God.
Yeah, because he couldn't. But Cole, Jermaine, Palmer.
Take a bow, son.
Take a bow.
Shine his boots.
In terms, you see when you say like an individual performance.
Cole, man.
Yeah. That is up there with one of the best individual performances I've seen in a while.
And it's not the first time he's done it for Chelsea, and it definitely won't be the last.
He is a special
this guy is like
footballer. I can't express it enough.
Cole Palmer escaping City has to be the heist of the century.
Heist of the century.
Has to be.
Heist.
Has to be.
Right? I know.
Brother.
Pep's skin is burning him.
Pep's thinking, raw. I'm having to play Grealish.
I'm having to play Greelo. I want to do a season in EBZR.
And this guy's down in West London doing this.
Just doing this. But Cole Palmer, take a bow. His footballing
Cole Palmer, take a week off. And also, this is a big, massive FU to Enzo Maresca for leaving the boy out of the Europa whatever league they're in.
Don't be silly.
How dare you? Talking about you need to reserve his minutes. Minutes for what?
That man looked like he could play another 90 after that game.
But you need to put all your time and energy into the flipping Europa whatever thing you're in. Because he ain't winning the league.
That make-believe Europa.
Whatever make-believe Europa they're in. You need to put your energy in that. Because what are you winning? Like, what are you winning right now?
Nada.
Nothing. Zero. Nada. Adios. Goodbye.
Adios, amigo. But yeah, so Cole, and you know what? I had the one other thing as well I had to say. So first of all, the free kick was absolutely a disgrace. Cole.
How dare you, Cole?
Dirty.
How dare
you,
Cole?
Filth.
No respect. Just say you don't respect no one on that
nobody. He don't respect nobody on that. Then, sorry, that assist. That never actually did it. It never come off to anything in the end.
No.
But the ball play, and I don't even have to talk too much. You don't know what ball I'm talking about. If you watch the game, and you would know what ball I'm talking about.
Do you know when you see good football, and it starts to hurt? That's how I feel right now.
I said, when I saw that, I said, yeah.
Filth. Good night, Cole.
Cole didn't come to play today. Don't piss him off.
If you looked at the bottom of Cole's boots after that game, they were black. Char grilled from the heat he put down on that pitch.
He put down straight inferno.
He
put straight gasoline on that pitch.
It's very scary what he left at Stamford Bridge.
Cole.
Jesus.
Don't piss him off. I keep telling them, don't wind him up, because he was getting a bit of stick, because every time he scored, he was going over and he was shushing this one.
Talk nice to Cole,
talk. Don't piss that man off, because before he puts
4 behind you in 20 minutes.
I don't want to upset his spirit.
How greedy.
Because how greedy.
4 in 20 minutes.
How greedy, Cole. 4, but it could have been more. Yeah, good night. Cole, I got no words.
Give him something. Build him a statue.
Hang him up.
Build him a statue in the front of the bridge. Stop pissing about.
Oh, stop messing about with Cole Palmer. Anyway, before I start to break a sweat, I don't want me to start going on about this man.
Okay, Everton.
The Toffees. Disgusting.
Put some points down on the board.
But we were talking about big goals this week.
Whoa! Hello, Dwight McNeil.
Dwight McNeil.
How are you feeling?
How you feeling?
Shine his boots too. Because he's been actually carrying Everton on his back. He's been.
Do you know what? This week of football, we're going to go into this game, but we saw some goals.
Oh, they saw Duran score that one goal last week.
They saw
Duran score that goal last week, and they said, what you're not going to do is come off the bench and try to do goal this season stuff. We're going to do it from starting on the pitch.
Right.
Full down simmer.
Dwight McNeil put down some fire on the pitch.
But you know what though? Dwight McNeil only scores belters.
Yeah, he don't score no average goal. You don't score average goals.
He's giving them the step over the jinky majinkers.
I said, Dwight. Also, because you know what? Dwight said, I've had enough
of all this verbal.
I've had enough of looking like a joke on the pitch.
He said also, where's my clout? Where's my credit? Because all I hear is Calvert-Lewin.
He said,
where's
talk
McNeil?
to me nice.
How dare you?
He said, talk to me nice.
Those 2 goals.
Filth.
Fair enough.
Pure filth. You know then you got to say fairs.
Also, the assist for the second goal from Jack Harris.
Naughty.
Trent Esker
said that. That had some good bit of zip on it. I said, whoa. I said, cool.
Blimey. Geezer, mate.
Yes. Lovely. But then you was bursting at the seams. Tell you what, let's see.
Yeah, he scored. Also, I didn't even talk about what Cole did for my fantasy, yeah? Cole Palmer bagged me 25 fantasy points.
This should be
illegal. This is illegal. 35 fantasy points.
But
are you sick?
So see when Leah said her back line scored 0 and 1.
Yeah.
He's gone back some big points now.
9. Thank you. 9.
This is a joke. This has got to be a joke. Honest to God.
Even then, I'm looking at this. I didn't even see that. I even had 7.
Horrid
from one bench. From none other than Taylor Harwood-Bellis. Hello, Southampton man himself. A Southampton defender has given me 7 points on the bench of my fantasy.
To have Taylor Harwood-Bellis in your squad. Goodness gracious!
Don't watch that in it.
She thinks she's playing career mode. I've had enough of this.
Listen, y'all don't want it. Y'all don't want it.
So 2-1 over at Goodison.
Nothing to really shout and scream
Everton played well, to be fair.
That game could have gone either way.
Either way.
Another person who's skipping out on the free smoke, Glasner. Because I was very much a Glasner fan last season. And then you saw Dolly say, oh dear. Because who's your playmaker?
Who's your playmaker? Eze can't carry everything on his back. God damn.
Eze and Mateta cannot do it all.
They cannot do it all.
Yeah,
Crystal Palace might be in a bit of trouble, you know.
You need a replacement for that
immediately.
Quickness and haste.
Quick and fast.
Quick, please.
Muy rápido.
You need to call up Brighton and Brentford, call up their scouting people and say, listen,
I need a favour.
I need a cam right now. What can you get me?
It's
looking tough.
It's looking, ooh.
Yeah, but Glasman's been skipping out on the free smoke too because you've got 3 points on the board.
Not looking good, my friend.
Not looking good at all. Losing to Everton this season is shocking and you should be in jail.
Right. Because we all know how Everton's been getting down in terms of defence. So
exactly.
You shouldn't be.
Mm-mm.
But yeah.
Then we had a snooze fest.
Fulham Forest. Boring.
I mean, Forest lost, which is good. I've
had enough of Forest, to be quite honest. They are aggravating the life out of me.
Morgan Gibbs-White, man. And that one idiot Portuguese Jack Grealish lookalike, Jota Silva. You two, one big idiot.
Big clowner.
Can't stand the pair of them. They just get me mad.
They just get
Nuno as well. Nuno, you get me mad.
Get me aggravated. Not even
my face,
on that.
Man.
Ugly football, boring snooze fest. Get it off my screen. Thank you so much. Then we went over to Molineux.
Oh,
Uret. See, right. So Liverpool
the big red, not the little red.
Liverpool Football Club.
Why'd you like to give me stress, man?
Liverpool don't like to do nothing the easy route.
No.
Ever.
No. Let's first talk about that absolutely fraudulent VAR check for the red card on Jota.
Madness.
How dare you?
What's all that about?
How dare you?
Just don't even be silly. Like, you're just being stupid now.
You can't even attempt to say that could even be close to a red.
It's absolutely abysmal.
How greedy.
Just behave yourself already.
Yeah, there was nothing much to say in the first half. First half was a bit dead. Until Ibu scored at the death of the first half.
I said, Ibu. So, and then Mr. Consistent himself.
No, he didn't. No, not yet.
No, because the thing
Nori scored first.
Nori did score.
And it was absolutely piss poor from our back line.
It was.
Ibu.
This is the thing. You can be the hero and the villain in the same sentence.
I was very upset when I saw that.
Just clear your lines.
Brother.
Just clear your lines. Simple as that.
Listen, that centre forward, I can't even say that little centre forward that Wolves have got. That big, massive mountain of a centre. Yes.
Yeah.
That's absolute mountain of a centre forward that they've got there. He's very scary. He gave him the tug on the shoulder. I said, babes, you're not going to be able to shrug him off. This is not Kai Havertz.
Like, this is the thing, though. Stuff like that. I mean, because it's so, like, Liverpool's conceded 2 goals this season, so I'm not going to scream and shout. They've got the best defensive record in the league right now.
Of course.
But just don't be silly.
Just don't be silly. Because
I feel like that was borderline a bit of arrogance. But if we was too comfy.
If we was 2-0, 3-0 up, it's like, right, okay. You've made a...
Liverpool
you're 1-0 up,
Liverpool could be 6-0 up. If I see that, I'm going to be annoyed.
Yeah, but you're 1-0 up against Wolves, who is a bogey team to us.
They are. Do your research.
It doesn't matter what their performance has been. Listen, every time I check the fixture list, and I see Wolves in one of the last 3 games of the season.
You think, here we are.
I'm annoyed. It's giving, just give City the league.
Just give City the league.
I don't know how it works out, but City always end up winning the league after somehow Liverpool play Wolves. Put that in the tribunal.
Put that in the tribunal and take them to court.
Oh, electric chair.
But I'm telling you, that annoyed me, but that's the only part of the game that annoyed. Yeah, the game was lacking tempo the first time.
The game was boring.
When we say boring, snoring, that was giving a snooze fest.
I'm pretty sure I slept during that game.
I'm going to nod off here. The eyelids are feeling heavy.
It was boring.
Boring, mate. But then Liverpool get the penno.
Captain Reliable.
Mr. Mo Salah. Running down the wing.
Salah.
But what can I say? As I always say, water's wet, sun's hot. Mo Salah scoring his penalties. We love to see it.
But he got me 20 points.
Nice little... And do you know what? Yeah. Nice little... Do you know what I like about Liverpool right now? We're just steadily handling business.
And no one's got their name in their mouth.
No one's saying nothing, and it's just going unnoticed. And they just need to understand slot ball is not something to be played with.
Slot ball is
I don't want this podcast to be so like Liverpool bias, so I'm not even going to talk on it too much. But you lot all know how I feel about slot ball. And as I've said, and I'll say it again, if you are not talking about Liverpool in that title race conversation,
you're sick.
You're delulu. And you need to give your head a serious shimmy shammer, because goodness me, you must be... Listen, I don't want no insults, but you must be off your rocker if you think that Liverpool can't be in that discussion with the football that we're seeing.
That's putting it real nice. Real nice.
Right, so...
Sunday. Wow. What did they put in the water on Sunday?
Like Sunday morning, yeah.
Thanks to the choir. Ipswich Town. And they said United. Ipswich Town. Tractors versus Villa. Right. Serious.
Right, now this game is where, because we've been saying Ipswich, although Ipswich hasn't been getting the best results, they've been dropping little gems. Like I've seen enough to see, okay, I can see there's something to work with here. I feel like this game showed properly Ipswich can come with some stuff, because Villa's not easy to play against.
Absolutely, we all know
it. Villa's not easy.
Absolutely not.
But Ipswichers,
Mr. Delap, Liam Delap,
talk to
Where are ya? Take a bow, son.
Take it. Excellent football.
That's heard us bigging up Sammy Schmods and said, hello.
He said, let me get in on the party.
Where's my flowers?
Let me get in, because our little Smodders has been a little quiet the last week, but it's okay.
Smodders came on it in the 91st minute.
That's giving Smods needs some rest.
Furious.
Man.
Where is Smods? Got to take him out of fantasy,
it's all right, Smods. It's all right. I got this. The lap put on a performance.
Wow.
What a footballer.
He's a big boy as well. He's a big boy.
Yeah. And I'm happy for him. Good for you.
Well done, Liam.
Dance on them.
He said, listen, I'm not giving you time to breathe.
I'm not giving you time to breathe. Are you
Emmy Martinez, are you sick? You know what I'm about.
Listen.
Talk to me nice.
Ollie Watkins on the score sheet.
Morgan Rogers on the score sheet.
Uh-oh.
I like him.
I do.
I like Rogers a lot. He is like what Gibbs White used to be before they corrupted his mind.
Literally.
I like him. He's very good. Him. That's a little gem that they got there.
Ollie Watkins starting to cook up again though.
It's about freaking time,
because he said he had a quiet little start.
Yeah, quiet like 4 weeks, bro. Ollie, come now.
But he's starting to cook up. I'm starting to see a bit more Ollie Watkins.
He's got a bad boy goal as well. That header.
Lovely
striker's stuff. Finish.
Yep, yes sir.
But Liam Delap said,
Liam Delap said, Ollie, there's only one star in this show today.
There's only one centre forward that's cooking, and it's not you,
it's not you, it's me.
Thank you.
So
his second goal, he gave, first of all, spun Diego Carlos like a spinning top.
Absolutely spun him.
Gave him the step over the drop the shoulder.
Wheel of fortune.
Bang.
Ooh. Horrid. The other one's like, ouch.
Get the deep freeze.
Need the magic sponge.
Yeah, it's not good, bro.
Looking good, my friend.
Well done, Liam, man. He absolutely chewed.
I love it for him. I'm very happy and I think I like the football Ipswich are playing. They're playing with no fear, is what I will say.
They're not. I'm not seeing no liabilities at the back. Do you get it? I'm not seeing no.
Like I've seen questionable defensive moments from them, but I'm not used to that from everybody.
I'm not looking at the whole back line thinking,
Nah, I'm not seeing you look like you're going to get slapped up a 10-0.
No.
Because some teams I feel like they could. When I see Southampton, every time I watch West Ham and Southampton, I think you could get beat 6-0 every week. Honestly, you genuinely could. Because you don't score either.
Well, no, Southampton is worse.
Do you know what I mean? So Ipswich.
Relegate them now.
I told you that from before. Ipswich are giving me Brentford vibes. Like they've come up, first time up in the Prem in how many years? And I just feel like I can see that they've got the foundations of building something. They just need a bit of time. They're going to do something cute. They could do something cute, and I'm here for it. Big up Ipswich every time. They be doing their big one. But that's the thing. Teams come up and everyone's always hypercritical. Yeah. And we've seen so many teams come up in the last few years that are abysmal, i.e. Sheffield United, Burnley. Just come and just play stinky football.
This is why I hate the Championship. Yeah. Stop letting teams like Sheffield United and Burnley. Stop letting them sneak. Stop letting them win the league by all 10 points and let them think they're the stuff. Stay down. Stay down. Ipswich, bring up someone like Coventry.
Yeah.
Keep them stinky teams down there.
It's ridiculous. But big up Ipswich because Ipswich is their big one every time.
They're holding their own.
They get beat, but they're going to show up though.
Right?
I say it all the time.
They'll get beat, but they'll bust your clean sheet.
They're going to score, number one. They'll bust your clean sheet wide open. And number two, they look like they're up for it. 100%. So if a team gets beat, but they look like they're up for it, can't argue. Take it. And they're learning on the job. None of these lot have ever touched Premier League before in their lives. So you can't even be too critical. I'm here for Ipswich. Big up Ipswich.
Well done, Ipswichy. And they got a couple points on the board. They can't complain. You're not rock bottom. There's teams that have been very much up in the Premier League for a hot minute. Cough, cough, Wolves.
Uh-oh.
That are very much rock bottom.
Terrible.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Actually, before we talk about this game, quick honourable mention to the Madrid derby.
No. Sorry. This is a break, yeah?
Who watched the Madrid derby?
That was wild. Have you ever seen that? This is the first time I ever saw this in football. Have you ever seen your fans are being so feral that your Koke and Simeone have had to go into the stands to tell their own fans to behave and stop harassing Courtois?
Otherwise the game will get abandoned.
That your manager has had to go and plead with your fans to say, please,
and of all managers, behave. Diego Simeone, are you sick?
I cannot stand him.
I just know the limbs that were in that stadium when Correa scored that 95th minute equaliser.
Scenes.
Limbs.
But that Madrid derby was 20 minutes I'd set up.
Oh my God, no, I don't know if this is allowed to stay. We might have to cut this out. But when Mom said that Correa look like he's just escaped the Guatemalan jail.
No, stop, Mum, that's not right. No, he does. He looks rough.
I lost my mind.
No, he does. He looks like he's part of the cartel. I'm scared.
Looking like
you're trying to fuck about with him.
Escape the Guatemalan jail is insane.
You know them prisons like world's toughest prison.
You know what it's giving? You know Prison Break. When they were in Panama.
That's what it's giving. That is what it's giving. Don't fuck
and
about
they had
that, man.
No water, no cells, just vibes. Anyone who's watched season 3 of Prison Break,
you're fighting bare knuckle, no weapon.
Anyone who's watched season 3 of Prison Break knows. Sonar was no joke.
Sonar was not something to be messed about with. That's where
go look up a picture of Brad Bellick in Sonar, and you'll know how long it was.
Please, because you need to understand this reference to understand how funny it was when she said this. Oh my days. But yeah, Madrid derby was festive.
I said, goddamn.
What's his name?
There was a red in there too.
Vinny was on smoke. Ooh. No, Vinny was vexed. Not even football in smoke. Vinny just wanted to have it out of everybody. Vinny said, I've had enough of you little filthy racist.
All of you are racist.
He said, I've had enough.
He said, we could have the fisticuffs right now.
Vinny was aggy the whole game.
Vinny's saying, I didn't see none of you get nominated for the Ballon d'Or.
Vinny was aggy, man. Don't chat to me. So from time you saw the agginess, I knew that was gonna fly off the handle. That game looked like it was ready to spill over at any moment.
If I was there, I'd have to leave.
But yeah, honourable mention for the Madrid derby because that was festive.
I was like, goddamn,
festive.
Sorry.
Oh God.
Now we're about to get serious.
Yes, sir.
If we were in a studio, the lights would have gone down.
Lights down.
We'd have had the spotlight on us. Yeah, it's about to get devious.
Over the trough. Right, come out of that. I'm going to start. always got to start. We're gonna.
I'm gonna be on so much violence today.
The fire segment, because when I say, you see, when you hear me say I gave fire to blah 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 blah.
Yeah, no.
I have nothing nicey to say.
I have nothing nice to say about this game. For both teams. Sorry, both teams. I have nothing nice to say about either team.
How many times am I gonna come on this podcast? I'm genuinely asking this question.
Literally.
How many times am I going to come on this podcast? Bear in mind, we're only 6. This is our 6th episode. Yeah. How many times am I going to come on here and have to dismantle Manchester United?
Do you not get sick,
man? Do you not get sick of hearing my mouth?
Do you not get tired of robbing a paycheck every week? I used to say this about Nick Jack. Now I feel bad, Nick Jack, because you've actually, bought something to your club.
Every time I think, United can't. It
can't get worse.
It gets worse.
But do you know what? I've been saying it can't get worse since we put 5 behind them about 2 seasons ago.
And I've seen worse. That's the worst part.
I thought it couldn't get worse when we put 7 behind them.
And I've seen worse.
Brother, this performance.
This is the worst I've seen from Man U in a while. Because they've been getting beaten. This game was actually, even though the scoreline was the same, this game was worse than the Liverpool game.
Yeah, because, this game had all your new boys, all the ones that you think have escaped, or haven't been affected by the Man U rot. Yeah. No. Mazraoui, De Ligt, you are one of them now. Where should we start? Because obviously we've got to dismantle this. So let's start with the goal in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's start with Mickey van de Ven. Let's start with that. Mickey van de Ven has dispossessed Marcus Rashford inside his own half.
So that's number 1. This is where we start the issue. Okay? So hear what I'm saying now. So we all know Mickey van de Ven, pacey. Yeah? Clocking crazy times on a stopwatch.
Crazy.
I have witnessed Mickey van de Ven run the entire length
of the pitch.
You see when they say players running through a team or running through your midfield? I shouldn't see that in any level of football. See when they say
the team has been carved open? That, if you don't know what that looks like, go look at Tottenham's first goal against Man U, because that is the definition of carving open a team.
That is a definition of carving open a team. But carving open a team at minute 3,
Man U,
in your own backyard,
Man U,
is horrid.
Man, someone needs to take the stand right now and answer for these crimes.
God have mercy.
It's the fact that it's so bad. Me and Jade are literally speechless.
I'm speechless.
We can't even.
I don't have the adjective.
The analysis for this is going to be all over the place.
I need a thesaurus. I've run out of words.
Brother. The run from Van de Ven from inside his own half through 4 Man U players. 4. Not 1, not 2, not 3. 4 Man U players. All the way to the byline, bruv. To cut it across for Brendan Johnson to slot it far post unmarked. First of all, Dallo, where are you? I say this every week. Where are the fullbacks?
Man United defending is so bad. They actually can't understand the concept of having to defend their front and back posts.
It's not even...
we actually having to explain to professional footballers, not to mention Manchester United, but professional footballers, that you need to mark your front and back posts. Is that the levels that we're at right now? That we don't actually understand that concept.
This is basic.
If that's where we are right now, forget Ten Hag out, forget Glazers out,
burn down the stadium,
down the club,
burn down the training ground,
and start again.
Just keep the women's team.
Start again.
Just keep the women's team.
You've got to start again. Because if these are the basics that we're talking about, then I don't even know where we're going to begin.
Brother, I can't. You think we're being dramatic? I actually can't put into words. I wish I was being dramatic. I can't put into words the fact that Arsenal, I'm talking about the wrong North London team. Tottenham should have given them 6.
Bear in mind, Tottenham have been absolutely pants.
Tottenham have been terrible.
The only decent performance I've basically seen Tottenham put together was that little spell they had against Brentford.
Yeah, and Brentford were poor. Please.
So letting Tottenham, of all teams, do this to you. I get Liverpool do it to you. Liverpool on good form.
Right.
Arsenal do it to you. They're on good form.
Tottenham ain't even been that good. Tottenham ain't even been that good. Bearing in mind, a Tottenham team with no Son.
No
Son was out. You're playing Werner. Timo Werner, you also need to take the stand, because
Robbie's been robbing a paycheck for years.
The 2 sitters that you missed out in this game,
he's been robbing a paycheck for years.
How dare Chelsea getting Timo Werner off their books has to be dark arts.
100%.
Has to be dark arts.
Because who on earth is buying that fraud? Who on earth is doing that?
He's giving wingers a bad rep. I don't like it, Timo. I don't like it.
Awful.
But then, it seemed to not go to hell for the rest of that half until Bruno Fernandes gets sent off.
Not a sending off.
Never a sending off.
We're not even going to go into the analysis of that, because it was literally, we've spoken about, we touched on it last week. It got overturned. We knew it was going to get overturned. And he weren't doing nothing before then anyway. I wish I could say, that was a turning point.
Ten Hag tried to say it was. And it was not, because it was missing.
Again, this is another thing. How many times am I going to come on this pod and say to Ten Hag, but what are you saying?
What are you saying?
And what are you watching?
Brother, I'm confused.
You're telling me you've watched that game of football, considering the goal that you conceded within 3 minutes of open play.
Right.
And you're going to blame and say, and try and even attempt to say that Bruno Fernandes getting sent off is what changed the trajectory of your game.
Are you sick?
And this is why sometimes these managers, you can't be forgiven, because you're just coming on the media and you're just talking nonsense.
Someone take away his media privilege.
Don't get me aggravated. Like, what are you saying? Stop now.
Him getting sent off was not a turning point, no way. However, VAR letting that slide, crazy work. VAR should have been intervening that
over to this. That's never a red card.
Never. The man slipped.
Do you know what's even funny? When he gets sent off, him and Madders are even chopping up. I feel like even Madders is like, yeah, bro, I don't know about that. Like,
but Madders knows he dived because he's a wizard.
Of course he dived. Of course he did.
Madders should have been booked for simulation.
Booked for simulation at the most.
And I don't ever have anything nice to say about Bruno Fernandes, but
on this occasion, but he should have stayed on the pitch. That's crazy. That's
Would he have done anything?
No. But that was crazy. That was crazy refereeing. I'll be honest. That was crazy.
So then, we think, okay, second half, they're only 1-0 down. They might be down to 10 men, but they're only 1-0 down. We saw Arsenal try to lock it up against City and, did it with quite success until, John Stones. But so I'm thinking, okay, you could look it up. You got Garnacho and Rashford and the Hoyland. No, was he playing Zirkzee? Whichever one was playing.
Which one of them?
Which one of them fraudulent forwards was playing? Yeah. You got some.
Put that on the shirt, fraudulent forward.
Literally. Zirkzee also pissed me off in this game.
Zirkzee was stinking in that game. Oh.
Bro, I can't. Listen.
We'll get onto individual performances in a second, but there's a few that I want to pull up.
There was a chance for Man U to pull it back, because even though Tottenham were giving them smoke, they were giving Tottenham a little 1-2 back, because, Tottenham are still a big liability at the back, and that goalkeeper,
God damn.
Because let's be real, Onana was not the worst goalkeeper.
But Vicario is a big time fraud. We've been saying this. He's a big time fraud.
He's a scary goalkeeper. I don't want that.
He is a impersonator.
For real? So you think, oh yeah, like Man U, come with a little team talk, come with a little, refresher.
G yourself up a bit.
47 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes after the
I always say, you see when teams do that, yeah? You see when teams are getting smoke in the first half, okay, you go, but you see managers sprinting down the touchline to get in that tunnel at half time. I always think I'd love to be a fly on the wall to see what they say. So when teams then come out and are just as poor, but what have you just said in those 15 minutes?
What happened? Did it go in one ear and out the other? Did it even go in the ear the first time?
You couldn't even wait 5 minutes to resume nonsense.
Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
I can't even. This is such a dead analysis. Usually I'm unpicking stuff, but it was so bad all around that I just have to say it was so bad. Kulusevski, that goal, filth.
Kulusevski.
That flick. What is
horrid.
that? What is that?
Cooking up. Wizardry.
I need to know what that is.
Put him in Gryffindor.
Jesus.
Oh, he's a sorcerer.
It's giving Ronald Weasley.
Yes. But hear what now? I feel like there was some bad individuals. So I say this because you see, this is why it's funny. Yeah, I need to stop giving. I've come to the conclusion I need to stop giving people shout-outs.
Right.
Because you give people shout-outs and they will embarrass you in the following week. I just said last week that I like De Ligt. De Ligt then proceeds to be out of position poor defensive performance. There was he was the analyst on Gary Jamie was doing a full breakdown on De Ligt alone, because the amount of times De Ligt's positioning is so abysmal in this game.
Don't like to hear that.
What are you? Come on,
do better.
It's so bad. And this is, as I said, I need to stop giving people free shout out, because the more I talk, the more they proceed to disappoint me.
Right. And what did you expect from someone going into United? No one say.
The De Ligt positioning was so bad.
He got done up on the first
goal. Done up.
Oh.
And it's just basics though. Like, for example, there were so many points in the game where, okay, you'll have a Spurs player. So for example, imagine you got a Spurs player in possession running at your back line. Yeah. Or a ball's been played over the top to reach their forward player. There were so many times where, okay, the fullback has gone out to the ball.
Yeah.
When a fullback goes out to a ball or out to a player, what do? You shift over. It's that simple.
You scream that 24/7.
You shift over. You cover. If he goes, you cover the space.
Exactly.
The amount of times De Ligt was just almost stationary.
And this is what happens when you don't mark the space. And his partner at the back is so guilty of it.
But my problem is, you're not marking the space. You're not marking a man.
So what are you doing? But Lisandro Martinez is also guilty of this. Terrible at marking the space.
Like, I just blows my mind.
This is basics, bro.
You're the centre half.
Have some respect.
Honestly, it blows my mind.
Do you know who irked me in that first half? Zagzi. Oh, I gave Zagzi a bit of smoke last week. I said,
was poor.
I said, it's not too bad. No, I take it back, because there's this one chance. And people are going to say I'm hating. Like, it's only one chance. You only made one chance in the whole game.
And you're the centre forward.
Zagzi, I said it last week. I said Zagzi likes to receive the ball feet. He's very lazy, very stationary, very static.
Poor.
Brother. Not today. In this game, I saw it. So there was a chance. The ball got whipped into the box, and Zagzi, again, is trying to stretch the leg to reach it. But do you know why it pissed me off? Because, okay, Zagzi got dragged at half-time because of the sending off and whatever. He got dragged. They brought Cassie on.
Cassie actually wasn't. Cassie is hilarious.
Cassie actually wasn't even the worst one.
He actually wasn't. He said, listen, I've done my bad display. Time for the rest of you now.
But basically, Solanke's goal, to me, was the identical movement to Zagzi, the same chance that Zagzi had.
Literally, and pretty much identical.
You see how Solanke's goal ended up in the back of the net?
Giving real number 9.
It's giving, you need to run onto the ball.
It's just lazy play. It's lazy.
It's so lazy.
When you watch Man United, there's no intensity.
No.
There's no desire.
No.
There's no drive. No. There's no nothing. If you can't turn up with some wit about you in your own backyard, we're not going to get anywhere.
How they're still pulling crowds of 70,000 is sick.
I wouldn't pay £2 to see that rubbish.
Not getting there.
Let alone that 200 quid that people probably getting Man United tickets for. It's crazy work.
Ugh.
It's a really stinky club.
Dirty. Mason Mount also came on at half time, then came off at 85.
The sick patient. No, listen to what she just said. He came on at half time, came off at
85. Injured.
See, there's certain man, and it's actually sad. Football isn't for everybody.
Oh.
Not everybody's body can manage.
He also got booked.
Football.
I'd like to put in that space where he came on, he actually got booked.
Because at this point,
a stupid foul.
At this point, you've got more injuries than you do caps.
Sorry, that's not supposed to be that funny.
So what are we gonna do? There's a certain time as a foot, because come on, bruv, you've been injured so
you've been
often.
at Man U for what, pushing 3 seasons. You've been fit for 6 months. And that's being generous.
That's even being generous. I would have said 3.
Unserious. Chelsea again. Robbery.
How
they managed to get this man off their books?
Yeah, they be doing some good business. He's another. I wouldn't pay £2.50.
Well, they've dropped down 60 mil for him. So
It's really, really appalling.
Man U is a stinky.
Man United goes beyond words for me. I don't have the vocabulary for Man United. It's just not in my vehicle.
And how the owners have managed to come out on Monday and say,
this is what I mean.
We're gonna back Ten Hag for the rest of the week.
Man U nonsense doesn't stop on a Sunday. I wait for a Monday morning because I think this is entertainment.
A statement.
What are these owners? They must have a professional
statement
scribe at this point.
They do.
Because I've never seen a club that's to come out with so much statements.
They go in the office, they open up the wardrobe and they write, look, which one do we have to pick today? So it's giving, 16 candles.
Yeah.
16 wishes. And she's like, for this week after Man U get beat, I wish for this. That's what's occurring. That's actually what's occurring.
They've got a statement. Every minute they got a statement.
It's getting worse though.
But you know what though?
But for my club to have to come out and say they're backing my manager for the rest of the week.
But this is what I was saying when I was saying sometimes the issues go beyond the pitch. Because as far as I'm concerned, if you're saying to you're basically saying, this is why none of these people are saying, why do they don't want to play for the manager? Because they don't.
They don't.
Because you're basically saying, by saying, we back you for the week or the month or whatever they want.
At least the month is the week. The week.
My point is, you're basically sending a message to say, number one, you're openly looking for a new manager.
Yeah.
So therefore, if you're basically saying to your players, like, this guy's just some temp. He's just here to show face right now. He ain't who we really want. How are they going to pay for him? They're not looking at that as their real manager.
Of course not.
So this is why I think the owners are even just even as much as responsible. Because you're not helping. You're adding fuel to the fire.
What I said, electric chair.
They're so poor.
It's so bad. But expel them from the league.
As I've said from the beginning, I ain't got no complaints because I love it.
Oh, watching
the demise of Man United. There's not many things that can get me that excited, and that is one of them.
Word, I'll never stop hating. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not.
I absolutely adore it.
Man U will get smoked from me every day, Monday to Sunday, 365 days a year.
That's crazy.
That's that. I'm still disappointed in Tottenham now. I'm telling you, they should have given them 6.
100%. But that's just Tottenham for you. That's just Tottenham for you, just being appalling. Ugh. But
we had a Monday night football as well this week. Bournemouth, Southampton.
Oh, Coast Derby. That your boy Harwood Ballis.
I know.
After really I was cussing up bad words, saying, who puts him in their team?
Well, it didn't really matter because they was actually 3-0 down at half time.
Southampton's got to
talk about unserious.
Talk about Southampton is funny. That I'm sorry. See one thing about Southampton, yeah. They're going to get relegated. They're going to put on an abysmal performance the entire season, get relegated.
No matter what manager.
That's the type of team you're relegated mathematically by February. Yeah. They then somehow sneak their way up into the Prem every time.
And they
do it again.
I'm telling you, this is why I hate the Championship. Stop letting these rotten clubs up.
I don't understand how they manage to do it year after year after year. Someone look how many times Southampton have been up and down in the last 10 years. Because it's actually crazy.
Russell Martin was
bad. No, Russell Martin was pissed.
Russell Martin said he felt hurt by the performance. I felt hurt by the performance.
Man was having emotional turmoil because of what they're doing to him on the pitch. Because Russell's thinking, yo, I don't work Monday to Friday in this training ground to come out and see this.
And to see Lewis Cook get
even playing on a Monday, you probably could fit. You even probably squeeze in an extra training session.
Oh,
and this is what you've done. You didn't even have to go because you don't have to travel nowhere. You're literally around the corner. You're down the road, and you're still managed to do nonsense. Only Southampton, honestly.
Only Southampton.
It's comical. It's absolutely comical.
Yeah, but your manager saying that you're hurt. He's hurt.
The manager, listen to what the man's saying. The man's saying he's hurt.
He
felt that one in his spirit. Ooh. Why are you not doing that? That's horrible stuff.
This is absolutely nasty. Nasty. Boy,
that's the Prem for you.
Oh, not Howard Bellis being at fault for the opener.
See? He'll be the hero and the villain all in one.
Ugh.
Filthy.
Ugh.
Anyway, guys.
Relegate them.
Oh, please do. Anyway, guys, that rounds us up for week 6. Week 6ers. We'll be back same time next week.
Sorry, wrong. This week was Champions League.
Uh-oh.
What's she getting excited for?
Uh-oh.
She just wants to wrap it up
I nearly cut. Oh, I said, cut the cameras.
Dead ass. No, put the cameras back on.
Put the mic on.
Because it was Championes League.
Championes. Uh-oh.
Right. let's do the big ones because we ain't gonna run through every.
No, we ain't got time for that fraud league.
Arsenal giving PSG 2.
Predictable though.
Yeah,
I saw no Dembele in the squad. I said, "Oh,
well, he's having domestics with the manager."
He's having a right fisticuffs with the manager. It's not right.
It's not right. But you know what? Big ups to the manager. You got to do what you got to do.
Don't have no stinky attitude. Get out. Yeah,
leave.
I'm here for it.
Not coming to London. Stay at home.
Stay at home.
Stay in the wee baguette land.
Stay in baguette land. 100%.
How dare you have some respect?
100%.
2-0. Saka was dancing. That free kick from Saka.
Filth.
He's literally like whipped it from the byline and it's gone all the way through.
The whip on that is absolutely outrageous.
Feral.
I
was going to say the Leverkusen game, but it was only 1-0, so it's okay.
Yeah, 1-0, job done.
We've got to play them.
We do. I'm shaking in my boots.
Don't want that.
Panicking now.
No, panicking. Gonna lose my job. Let's talk about Dortmund. Oh no, this is so sad. Because I do love Dortmund and I do love Celtic. But watching Celtic get absolutely unfolded.
They got absolutely dismantled.
Oh, it was like watching a House of Cards.
Really, really, really poor.
To hold 7. Bearing in mind it was 5-1 down at half time.
5-1 down at half time is really, really, really appalling work.
And even they thought they could pull it back. It was 1-1 in 10 minutes. Like
they had a bit of desire, but the desire lasted all of about 10 minutes, basically.
The desire lasted 2 minutes because that's when Dortmund scored again.
7. I said it the other day when it was thinking, and it was the 9 whatever. These type of scorelines shouldn't be acceptable in the Champions League.
Champions League, if you are getting these types of numbers put behind you, leave.
You need to not only Europa League, you need to go back down to Europa Conference.
You need to not be in Europe altogether. You're not ready
because that's really poor. That's really, really, really poor.
I'm really scared. It really shivered my timbers.
It really did. Barcelona gave young boys 5.
I'm not surprised.
Not surprised at all.
City gave someone 4. Not surprised.
Big scorers. But
Villa.
I was going to say. Duran.
Oh, dear God.
What a moment for Villa. I know Villa Park was rocking.
What a goal.
That is a moment. That is a moment. That's when we say hang it up in the Louvre. That's the type of one we're talking about.
See, Duran, he only scores these ridiculous goals.
Duran.
Bayern couldn't get a sniff.
Not a sniff. I love that for Villa though.
Yeah, it was.
First time back in the Champions League.
Emery is a mastermind. You don't want Emery in Europe.
You don't want to go tactical battle with him. European football is built for someone like Unai Emery.
The tactics.
They're
just dismantling you one game.
Dismantled.
This format with the league is actually probably so beneficial to Emery.
100%.
I just need one game.
100%.
I just need one game.
He's rubbing his hands in the wings thinking, yep, this is a bit of me.
I'm looking at this front line that Bayern put down. Feral.
Go on,
Elise in the 10. Gnabry and Coman on either wing. And Kane in the 9. Nasty.
Ooh. Don't want to see that on the team sheet.
Nasty.
But Unai said, light work. I'll do that. Handle that.
I'll bring on Duran.
No problem.
I'll bring on Duran.
How many times you're going to talk about this? Bring on Duran, and you just see wizardry. Oh my God. He's another one. Big piece, one big sorcerer.
What?
Oh my God. Magician with the ball at his feet.
It's crazy stuff.
He can't stop scoring that one.
We want to
tie his laces together and he'll still manage to bag a goal.
That samba, man.
I'm telling you.
His samba is Colombian.
Listen, he's got samba on a level of samba that they're not ready for.
I know. He's got that Lucho samba.
He does. Luchitas.
We won again. Just.
We've got exclusive content coming because we did a live watch along.
It's live, but it's just audio.
It's actually banter. That game was banter because there was a period of time when Bologna was actually giving Liverpool some smoke.
And we were like, what the hell is going on?
He said, what's going on?
Excuse me.
What's going on?
How did this happen? We also did we miss McAllister's goal?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we clocked it at like 20 minutes. Sorry, guys.
I'm serious.
We'll get there.
But I tell you what, though, what a belter from Mohamed Salah.
Oh.
What we should even put in our reaction to that goal.
Honestly.
Right here, because you'll see how I reacted to that. Insert here. Editor, insert here.
Because I'm the editor.
Yeah. Insert here because we will hear our reaction live because Mo Salah was doing wizardry.
That was absolute screeching and wailing.
I said, what? It's not that, is it?
But Bologna was getting a bit comfy. I didn't like it. Yeah. Arne Slot was
Arnie was vexed, man.
Arnie said, what the hell am I seeing right now?
He was pissed off.
Because that could have been a loss.
That could have been upset.
That could have been dropping points. And I don't accept that.
Arne said, me, drop points. I don't like
You're
that.
Sick.
Nasty business. So yeah, Champions League was cooking up.
Yeah. Who have we got next?
Leverkusen or Leipzig? One of the two.
Don't want none of them.
Bet your bottom dollar.
Let's have a look.
I think it's Leipzig, you know.
Don't want that.
Usually I know my club's fixtures at the back of my hand.
I don't want
mentally prepare myself.
Oh, we're playing on Wednesday again.
Oh, nasty.
Leipzig.
Yeah, I told you. I know me club. I know my club.
Leipzig at Leipzig.
Leipzig at Leipzig.
It is. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. That's exactly what I would say.
Oh, it's Barca Bayern that.
Oh. But you know what though? Liverpool's got a tough run of fixtures coming up. October, early November is nasty.
Why are we playing Brighton twice? Are you sick?
Brighton twice. You got Chelsea, Arsenal. You got Leipzig in the middle of that. You got Brighton twice. You got Leverkusen in there.
Like, just say you're sick.
Ain't the Madrid fixture in there too?
Wait, let me look
in that running because Liverpool's got. This is when the podcast is going to cook up because this is going to be Liverpool's got some tough.
I don't know who did that. Though.
Some tough fixtures to say the least.
Who's on the computer?
Generated Liverpool up a stinker.
Horrible.
But this is going to be the test because a lot of people have said this is another excuse I've heard a lot. Oh, Liverpool only cooking up because they played easy teams.
How about you mind your business?
I said, well, it's about time because Liverpool always get a tough run in. But at the same time, I'm excited to see us against tougher opposition. I really want to see Slot Bill cook.
I'm scared, man. I have faith in my team. I have
faith in Arnie. I have faith in my boys.
And Arnie we trust, but like I'm scared.
I'm scared.
I'm gonna lose my job.
So I'm excited to see, but big fixtures for Liverpool coming up. Big fixtures in general.
Sorry, we got dirty, stinking fixtures coming up.
It's really bad.
That's really sick.
I'm telling you.
Who's done that? As of recording, we have played Palace, Chelsea, Leipzig, Arsenal, Brighton.
Oh boy, big games coming, big fixtures coming. But guys, JT coming. But guys, it's been a pleasure as always.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back. The place to be week. For all your footy tea.
You know the vibes already.
We'll be back same time next week, Thursdays at 7 p.m.
Don't miss it.
Be there or be square.
Goodbye.
Peace up. 8 down.